What's up, you guys? Welcome to or back to the channel where we focus on all things finance and real estate related. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing 2 executive orders signed by President Biden and what they mean for you and your family. But before we get into the details of the 2 executive orders, let's first discuss what is an executive order. So an executive order is a directive or instructions from the president that has much of the same powers as a federal law. However, these executive orders can only be given to federal or state agencies. Alright, so President Joe Biden signed 2 executive orders this past Friday. One focused on expanding food assistance and delivering stimulus checks to low-income Americans, and the other on raising the minimum wage to $15 for the federal workforce. The federal minimum wage has been stuck at $7.25 since 2009. Can you believe that, guys? So through this executive action, Biden will begin the process of the pay raise by requiring that everyone working for the federal government be paid at least a minimum of $15 an hour. I mean, the reality is that there are tens of millions of Americans that continue to suffer financial hardship because of the havoc caused by the virus pandemic and what it's done to our economy. The number of people filing for initial unemployment claims has increased recently, and the economy lost jobs in December for the first time since this past April. So one executive order calls for the Department of Agriculture to consider enhancing pandemic EBT benefits by 15%, which would give a family of 3 children more than $100 in additional support every 2 months. Now, just a quick recap, this program is part of the stimulus relief packages Congress passed last March and is designed to provide funds to low-income families whose children's schools have closed to replace the free or reduced price meals they would have received. Either way, if you're enjoying the video so far, please do me a favor and tap that like button. It really helps me out. Okay, so let's talk about the details of the first executive order, which specifically directs the department to consider allowing states to boost food stamp benefits for about 12 million Americans who did not benefit from an increase earlier this year. The order would bump benefits for a family of 4 by 15 to 20% per month. Lisa Davis, who's a senior vice president at Share Our Strength, which is an organization that seeks to end hunger and poverty, she responded to Biden's executive order stating that the most effective way to ensure that families with children have enough to eat is by providing them with the resources to purchase the food they need. And since these benefits are spent quickly at local grocery stores and markets, it has an additional benefit of stimulating local economies. So Biden is also directing the Treasury Department to consider taking actions to reach an estimated 8 million people who may have missed out on their stimulus payments because they don't normally file taxes. Now, most eligible people would have received their stimulus money automatically through check, debit card, or direct deposit, but there are very low-income people who don't normally file tax returns, and so the IRS doesn't know how to reach them. In response to this dilemma, the Treasury Department has made an online tool to make this process easier and has also made efforts to partner with local groups that work with homeless populations to help get stimulus to more people. And in addition to those outreach efforts, those who are low income or no income, the executive actions taken by President Biden are designed to take a look at unemployment benefits and who is eligible. So in a nutshell, Biden wants to protect the health of unemployed Americans by making it okay to refuse a job that you fear will jeopardize your health and still qualify you for unemployment benefits. And this has become an issue during the pandemic because some out-of-work people have been afraid to accept jobs that they think will expose them to the virus. Now, every state has handled this situation differently, but the bottom line is that Biden does not want people automatically disqualified from unemployment benefits because of refusing a job due to safety concerns about contracting the virus. Now, the second executive order is aimed towards improving the jobs of federal workers and contractors by requiring that contractors pay a $15 hourly minimum wage, as well as providing emergency paid leave by the end of Biden's first 100 days. It also directs agencies to determine which federal workers are earning less than the minimum wage and develop recommendations to promote bringing them up to $15 an hour. Biden has also stated he wants to raise the national hourly minimum wage to $15 as part of his $1.9 trillion relief package proposal that he's asking Congress to approve, which is now at $7.25. Before signing the executive orders, President Biden listed many of the financial troubles facing Americans. including that 1 in 7 households and more than 1 in 5 Black and Latino families say they do not have enough food to eat. 14 million Americans have fallen behind on the rent, and 900,000 people filed for unemployment for the first time just this past week. This cannot be who we are as a country, Joe Biden said. These are not the values of our nation. We will not let people go hungry. We cannot let people get evicted because of nothing they did themselves. We cannot watch people lose their jobs. We have to act now. Comment below, Joe Dolls. What do you think about President Biden's executive actions? Do you agree or disagree? And please let me know why. I have to tell you this, guys, numbers don't lie. The increase in unemployment claims, the increased demand of food banks show that people are hurting right now and need help. I have to say that I am glad to see our president doing what he can to help the American people, and I hope our Congress follows suit and gets additional aid to the people. If you found value in the video, please do me a favor and tap that like button and share it with others on social media. It really helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell as I'm